Here we go. That's the game one. Now let's take a look. Whoa. Well, this is very surprising. This is really surprising. So no Aztecs in this matchup. It's FeAge who has picked Mayans, and TaToH went for Celts. So this is quite a surprise already here at the start. And I'm just gonna switch the colors to make sure it looks just nice and easy. Blue here for FeAge and red for TaToH. Let's take a look at FeAge's map first. He is playing here at the south side with Mayans, the blue color. So far I see something not so ideal for him. That's the gold right there in the front of his base. Not TCable. Doesn't look like he can put a TC here or here, eventually here, but that's still not ideal since it can be raided all over this side. The rest of the map doesn't look too bad though. He does have some a close wood patch over here at the left side and quite in the back too. So looks like that's a very nice wood patch for him too. Here too, that's a very nice wood backstone as well. So altogether doesn't look like a very bad map for FeAge apart from that gold, which he will need to protect it at all costs. I'm gonna switch over to the north side. That's TaToH playing here with Celts. Something quite surprising, for me at least. He's playing with Celts here on the top side, on the north side of the map. Let's take a look at his map too. Where is the gold? Well, the gold is even worse for TaToH. Look what this gold is. It's so far away from the TC. This is really not good for him. He can place a TC eventually here or here, but the distance to the gold is really huge. So something really not so good for him. The wood is nice and easy here, right to the right side of his TC. He's got two boards here at the back. Something very important when you consider who his opponent is, and that's FeAge, probably the best laner in the game. And I do think he will have a hard time here if he does try to steal these boards from TaToH. From the first one, he won't have a chance because, as you can see, TaToH already pulling it in. And the second one, I just don't see much of a chance for FeAge to steal it too. Switching back to FeAge, looks like he's searching already for his opponent. Look at his Eagle Warrior already sent out of his base. Does he have everything? He found a board, he found the second board. Yeah, looks like he's got all the sheep as well. And that's obviously the huge bonus of having an Eagle Warrior. They do have a larger line of sight when compared to a Scout. And FeAge is able to start searching for his opponent already. He will be able to find it anytime soon. Let's take a look at the resources distribution. That's 4 villagers on wood, something quite normal for Mayans. You would expect to see a Drush here. It can be something else, but I'm gonna go with a Drush. On TaToH's case, I'm still not sure. He only sent 3 villagers on a wood, but then again, he's Celts, so probably he's just planning that wood bonus that is offered to the Celts player that collect wood a little bit faster than all the other civs. TaToH just now finding his last 2 sheep over here at the back of his base. FeAge just found him here, if I'm not mistaken. Gonna switch to the point of view. There he goes. He knows exactly where TaToH is. He's gonna try to lame a villager. There he goes. He sees it quite well. This villager does not have a loom, but then again, he tries to block the villager here. He is being able to cause a lot of hits on this villager. I think he's gonna live. He's gonna live just barely, but still a nice disruption of TaToH's economy. The board is running back. The villagers are going all crazy around this TC. Also stealing the sheep. Is he gonna be able to steal those sheep? Even if not, he's already been able to disrupt a little bit of TaToH's eco and TaToH's eco management. So it was not for nothing for sure. He also made TaToH make the loom already, as you can see, something which players usually try to delay for as long as possible. And now it's TaToH chasing the Eagle Warrior from FeAge here, but do bear in mind, the Eagle Warrior in Dark Age, he does beat the Scout in a straight 1v1, if there's no hills involved, of course. And once TaToH gets to Feudal Age, then he will be able to kill the Eagle Warriors, since the Scouts get that +2 attack upgrade. Switching back to FeAge's point of view, this would be the time where you could eventually see a barracks, something which it's still not happened for FeAge here. No, it does happen. It just happened here at the very front of his base, so it's quite obvious what he's trying to do here. Oh, are they still fighting here? Yeah, I think TaToH needs to go back. You can see in the HP, the Eagle Warrior still with 20. the scout only on 15. But I see very well what FeAge is trying to do here is trying to build around this gold to make sure he has something to protect it and just not wide in the open. And he's making the 3 militias, which you would expect from a regular rush. Getting helps here for a split second, nothing too bad for him, nothing too bad. Let's take a look at what TaToH is doing. I just saw he clicked up on my dashboard here. You can see the researches that the players have clicked are going to be shown here on the top right side of my screen, and he's probably going to go for men-at-arms. 1 militia is done. He's sending villagers to gold, only 2. And that's usually a sign of a man-at-arms rush. And that's pretty much what's gonna happen here, I'm quite sure. FeAge just spotted this, if I'm not mistaken. Let me switch in his point of view. Yes, he did. He spotted this straight away. Probably gonna try to harass a little bit here the villagers. No, he's not. TaToH is gonna make sure he's gonna be safe. FeAge moving in with this rush. He will need to find a spot to hit. Right now, his best bet would be the wood line over here. I would be very surprised if TaToH doesn't close this on time. Can he see this? He can't see this just now, but he will. I'm gonna assume he will at some point. Well, no, sir. It doesn't look like. So FeAge's gonna be able to just walk in, and TaToH not even trying to do any kind of walls. Okay, looks like he's just pulling out the drush at the right time, and by doing that, he's gonna make sure FeAge stays back from his wood line, at least for now. Let's take a look at the researches. Is that gonna be a man-at-arms? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There it goes. Man-at-arms with a forward. There's gonna be a forward as well here with villagers, as you can see. This could be really, really good for TaToH if he manages to pull this off, because as we just said before, this gold for FeAge is just awful, and FeAge knows this very well. He lays down a few palisades over there, trying to hit the gold here from TaToH, but he's not going to be lucky with that, because TaToH just managed to wall all of his villagers inside with no problem at all. And that's the tower going up here for TaToH. This is a very aggressive tower, very nice one. Let me take a look if FeAge can see this. Yeah, he can see this very well, and he's compelled to delete the mining camp, so already very nicely done here by TaToH. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to take 1 villager down, but it's still a whole lot of damage done for FeAge. Does FeAge have a gold inside his walls? He does have a gold. I'm not sure he can see it. No, he cannot see it. Only by 1 tile difference. Quite unlucky for FeAge. Maybe he will try to scout a little bit more, and will eventually find it. He's still trying to find a place to hit with his rush. He wasn't able to do any damage whatsoever. Switching back, that's TaToH trying to get in at all costs, but looks like FeAge is gonna keep his base just nice and safe and make sure those men-at-arms won't get inside his base, because that would be even worse for him. Going around and around. And at this point, his best bet would eventually be the berries here. I'm not sure if he can see where they are. Yes, he knows very well where they are, so that's probably where he's gonna go next. I sure hope for FeAge that he does. Oh yes, he can see now the gold. This is something very good for him. He should be sending now all the villagers he can into that gold to make sure he won't be he will be able to get that gold income in, because at this point he's not able to produce any army units. I don't even see yeah, I do see here an archery range very far away from the rest, though, to be honest. He goes with a market too. This is quite interesting. I'm not sure I like this. Gonna go with the stone walls too. That's an archery range in the market. I'm not sure if going for the market now is the best option, since I really don't see a chance for him to go fast castle at this point. Maybe eventually selling stone is gonna be what he's gonna try to do. Maybe he'll try to sell some stone to be able to do some archers. We'll have to wait and see. In the meanwhile, looks like FeAge made it all the way here to the wood line of TaToH. He's still not trying to attack, though. I'm not quite sure. What is he waiting for? TaToH desperately trying to get in. He's just found a few walls. He won't have any chance to get in inside here. FeAge also laid down a tower here, so he will be fine. He'll be quite alright here on this side of the map. And looks like the left side won't be a problem too. So it's time for FeAge to attack, man. Okay, so this is what he was trying to do. He was waiting for the man-at-arms upgrade, and once he gets it, that could be actually really good for him, because TaToH is surely not expecting this, and he's gonna wait. It's almost done, and this could mean trouble for TaToH. This could mean a lot of trouble for TaToH. Here he goes. The TaToH fighting with a lot of vills, manages to snipe off the Eagle Warriors, and nicely done there by TaToH. FeAge still has a lot of HP on those men-at-arms, so they are still very much a very huge threat to TaToH. I think he's gonna take one of the villagers here. No, he stopped attacking it just at the last second. One more hit, and that would be GG villager. Anyway, he just manages to kill one villager, loses one of his men-at-arms in the process. But that's a nice damage over there, at least so far. TaToH trying to make a tower here, so is FeAge. He saw this right on time, and looks like FeAge is gonna be alright in his base. Let's see what else can he do with his man-at-arms. Oh yeah, that's a nice hit. That's a very nice snipe over there. That villager was on very low HP. He manages to get it. That's 2 villagers down for TaToH. I'm gonna switch into the point of view of TaToH for a split second. There you can see he's still very far away from going up. And FeAge, yeah, I'm not sure I like this. That's the GG for the men-at-arms. He did manage to kill 2 villagers, so that's a nice job by FeAge at this point. TaToH breaks into that palisade, only to find some more stone walls, and he now needs to run back. So I think this has been very nicely played from FeAge so far. He managed to keep his economy quite safe, I must say. We can take a look at the villagers. Yeah, he's even ahead in the villager count and manages to click to TaToH. Now, that's quite surprising for me. I am gonna assume that he sold a little bit of stone eventually, because I don't see how would he have the economy otherwise. Anyway, he's into TaToH. And what about TaToH? TaToH's still a long way behind. Looks like he's going heavy on stone as well. Probably gonna try to lay down a few more towers, try to get in at all costs. But as we just said before, it doesn't look very good for him at this point. FeAge, once he gets to TaToH, will be able eventually to do, I think, is he gonna go with archers? Yeah, he doesn't have stone for a castle, so I think he's gonna go with archers. I think that's what he's gonna go for. This tower is gonna go down anytime soon. FeAge still trying to repair it, needs to be careful he doesn't lose the villager. Yes, he's gonna just move it back, no problem whatsoever. What about TaToH? Yeah, still hurting. What kind of army is he doing? Yeah, he's concentrating too much on skirmishers, doing a few archers already. I'm not sure what this tower is gonna do to him. Breaking down this stone walls with only militia is gonna take him a whole lot, let alone all skirmishers and archers. What is FeAge gonna do? He's just gonna wall in the back, so make sure he's ultra safe, nothing can happen to him. Something I don't like for FeAge at this point is he only has 1 archery range, so if he was planning to go archers, I don't think he's got enough military units, military buildings to do that. He just hit now. What is he gonna do? No archer upgrades, no bodkin arrow upgrades. He's gonna go for TCs first. He just sent a whole lot of villagers here to stone, so I'm gonna assume that he's gonna expect to make a castle as fast as possible. And that's a nice idea, because we do know Mayans have that very strong plumbed archer, which is possibly one of the best units in Castle Age. Laying down a 3rd TC as well, so he's probably going to try to get ahead in the economy. As you can see, TaToH was able to catch him on the villager count, since, of course, FeAge's TC was idle going up to castle, while TaToH was able to make more villagers during the time. He's now doing the wheelbarrow, but still quite a few minutes away from clicking to Castle Age. I'm not sure if going Siege Workshop would have been a better idea from FeAge here. With the Siege Workshop, he would have been able to clean all of his army from TaToH and eventually take care of that tower as well. Looks like FeAge didn't think so, and he went just for the TCs. Let's take a look. Yeah, all of them running, apart from one. This one seems to be idle. FeAge, we need to correct that very soon. There it is. Almost 600 stone. He does need 650 to lay down that castle. I'm quite curious to see where will he make it. Where will he make it? Because the gold is not free, at least not now. Or is he gonna try to make it here? Yeah, very close to his TC. I'm not sure. Well, I can understand what he's trying to do, but I'm not sure I like the placement of this castle. he's still gonna be very much raidable from this side. And TaToH now and garrisoning all of his army. He's gonna try to hit the villagers, and he's probably gonna delay the castle, but I can't imagine he's gonna be able to stop it completely. And this is where the mangonel from FeAge would have been so good. Just imagine 1 or 2 mangonels firing at that army from TaToH still on Feudal Age. That would have been a very, very good thing for him. Anyway, the castle is up, and we're gonna see plumed archers from FeAge. I just really wish she would have done a mangonel, and then try to get rid of that army from TaToH, and then make the castle somewhere around here where this gold could be really safe. Because at this point, this gold is not really safe. It's not like he can take it. And he is Mayans, that's a good thing. Resources last a little bit longer, but this gold won't last forever. Won't last forever. Wheelbarrow being done now by FeAge, a little bit late, a little bit too late, if I'm, in my opinion. In the meantime, he does manage to pass again TaToH by a whole lot. Indeed, it's almost 10 villagers in favor of FeAge right now. He's trying to go here around, make sure TaToH cannot see this plumed archers, but I do think TaToH saw those plumed archers. He's just sending away the skirmishes he had in there. Where is he going now? Where exactly is he going with his plumed archers? I'm not quite sure. Probably scouting for the 3rd gold. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's scouting for another gold. That's not gonna be. You're not gonna be successful, my friend. I'm afraid there's no gold around there. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at what TaToH is doing. He's laying down his 2nd TC over there, a 3rd TC there as well. Elite skirmisher crossbowman as well. So, Seed Workshop is there, so he's gonna go aggressive on this. He does not want to allow FeAge to just boom freely, nicely and freely. He wants to go very aggressive on this. I like that a lot. But where will he try to attack? That's the thing, because then again, this castle prevents him from really trying to get inside through here. Maybe the left side would be his best bet at this moment. I really couldn't tell. FeAge moving out with those plumed archers. Will he be able to find anything? Yeah, I think it's gonna be too late to try and stop that TC over there. TaToH's got skirmishes over there, so I think it's gonna be fine. Let's see. Yeah, no, that TC will be up on time, in my opinion. TaToH just now sees this on time, so FeAge needs to run back. These are elite skirmishers, not only regular skirmishers. So I'm probably missing the +2 still. I'm not sure why he didn't do that just yet. I would be surprised. No mangonel whatsoever, at least not yet. I think TaToH's still searching for the best place to attack. He's making a tower over there. He knows better than me. I would have thought that's not going to reach the wood line, but eventually with a +2 upgrade it will. Still searching around is FeAge here to try and find something. Okay, I missed this here. FeAge manages to get enough stone for another castle, tries to put up a castle here on this hill, and I like this castle a lot more. And if that's where his 3rd gold is as well, and I don't think, yeah, TaToH needs to go back. He just suffered a very bad hit over there, and FeAge is gonna be able to place that castle over there just nicely. I don't think he even lost a villager, and 2 mangonels are there, and they are gonna be able to keep him just safe. And this is a very nice place indeed by FeAge. He's of an awful map, he was just able to make this quite safe at this point. The left side is still a little bit open, but with the TC over there, he's probably gonna be fine. And let's take a look at the villager count. That's 20 villagers advantage for FeAge. And the longer the game goes, you gotta think the better this is for FeAge. Even though Cals are still very strong on an Imperial Age, we do know that, but maybe this would be the perfect timing for FeAge to go and attack, because his base seems quite safe at this moment, at least for me. I'm gonna switch back in his point of view. Yes, he's making plumed archers non-stop. Look at that, his resources are looking really nice at this point. He will be able to click to Imperial Age in just a matter of seconds. What about TaToH? Yeah, TaToH is still a long way. That's 3 TCs from him, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, no, that's 4 TCs from TaToH. This is gonna be an university here. I do wonder, how does TaToH expect to defend from this? He's laying down a castle there. That's good. That's very good. It's gonna keep FeAge away for a few seconds at least. FeAge trying to micro this, but he needs to go back. There's a lot of skirmishes. Bringing in his 2 mangonels. No, looks like TaToH is not gonna try and fight that. I totally understand him. He's gonna get that castle up in no time, so that's gonna be just enough to keep FeAge away from that castle. FeAge needs to go back. He suffers a bad hit over there. Manages to take one of the mangonels. That's 2-for-1 trade here for FeAge, making this now a 2-for-2, not without firing a shot before dying, but that shot didn't do too much. Most of the skirmishers are still alive for TaToH over there. Let's take a look at what will FeAge do. Yeah, I see no barracks. Well, and just as I say it, there's one barrack going down. I was wondering, will he just keep making plumbed archers, or will he try to go for eagle warriors? That's the question. And considering how open TaToH is, I do wish he will go for eagle warriors, because I think he could do so much damage. Also considering that TaToH is only going for skirmishers and pretty much no archers at this point. I do hope FeAge will go for eagle warriors. I think that would be very, very good for him. That's one down. Yeah, that's what he's doing. I do wonder if he is gonna have enough resources to click the elite upgrade, at least once he gets the Imperial Age. Maybe with time. Let's see. Maybe he will need to sell something. Maybe he'll need to sell and buy a little bit more. Let me take a look at his farms. That's 30 farms. Yeah, I do think he needs a little bit more in order to sustain elite eagle warrior production. He's waiting for the resources to come in. Did he just click it? No, he didn't. No, he went for plumbed archer. Okay, this is confusing to me. This is very confusing to me. It looks like he just gave up on that eagle warrior idea. Looks like he just gave up on that, and he's gonna go plumbed archers after all. Let's see if he's gonna do the +3 upgrade as well. Yeah, there he goes. So it looks like plumbed archers after all, or maybe he does think he has the economy for plums and eagle warriors, even though I don't think he has, at least not at this point. Trebuchet is done. Over here he's gonna try. No, I thought he's gonna move straight into that castle. Doesn't look like that's what he's gonna do. In the meanwhile, TaToH is going up to Imperial Age. I would be surprised if he's not doing any mangonels and rams. No, rams looks like that's gonna be his idea. And apart from that, what's gonna be his army composition? Yeah, mangonels. So I'm gonna assume this is gonna be onagers from TaToH. I would be surprised if that's not the case. Onagers and eventually some, I don't know, maybe some wood raiders at the same time. Let's see. TaToH is now putting down a TC there with only one villager. FeAge wasn't able to see that. Ooh, this would be quite bad for FeAge to lose one. No, he manages to save it. Would be quite bad to lose a trebuchet, just one ram. Anyway, he manages to get 3 trebuchets out. He's gonna start firing at that castle. I'm not sure I like the idea of him having his army so far away from those trebuchets he's raiding. He's doing a nice job at it. But if TaToH just moves out with this mangonel, he could be able to take the trebuchets out. Let's see if he's gonna do it. The Keltsi onagers shot. Yeah, they shoot a little bit faster, so he manages to get one trebuchet. He's gonna get those 2. There's no way FeAge can save them. Or is there a way? No, that's the second one going out, and eventually the third one. So I really didn't like this. I didn't like that FeAge was raiding and just left his trebuchets all alone there. And there it goes. That's true trebuchets down for FeAge here. That's a lot of resources. Will he now switch into eagle warriors? Yes, he's still doing a few eagle warriors. Keeps doing plumbed arches. Still doesn't have enough stone for the third one, for the third castle. It does. Where does he have the stone? He probably didn't find a second stone. That would explain it as well. Trebuchet will still take a long time to come out. It looks like he's laying down a siege workshop. In the meanwhile, let's take a look at the rating here from FeAge. Looks like he was able to snipe a few villagers. Still ahead in the villagers, not by a lot, but still. Oh, if he finds this wood line here, that would be so nice for him. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Is TaToH looking at this? This could mean trouble. This could mean trouble for TaToH here. He's gonna get a few villagers here, if not a lot of villagers. He's chasing down with the skirmishes. Yeah, he just sees this on time. manages to only lose one, so that's a nice job here for... Oh my god, and look at this shot! Look at this onager shot! Just when FeAge was trying to run back with the plumbed archers, TaToH lands an awesome shot over there, and yet another shot! Very nicely done. Look at this. This onager micro is just really nicely done by TaToH, and this is why I didn't like the plumbed archers in the first place. Siege onagers, especially from Celts, are so deadly, especially when there's a player behind them like TaToH who knows how to use the micro, the onager micro, and this was just an awesomely done by TaToH over there. FeAge still didn't give up on this woodland. He's going back and try to get a few more kills over here. And there's FeAge here engaging in a little bit of a trap war. There's a trebuchet here from TaToH firing down at his castle, and in the meanwhile FeAge has got two of them firing. I don't think is... No, I think TaToH could be able to keep that castle up, because FeAge is firing downhill, at least with this trebuchet. No, and it looks like TaToH is out of stone. He can't repair anymore. And there come the onagers again. This time it looks like FeAge has enough eagle warriors there, and these are elite by now. These are elite eagle warriors by now. So he's not paying attention. He just lost another trebuchet, and once again he loses 3 more trebuchets. But looking good for FeAge at this point. You can take a look here at the military numbers. That's 13 units for him, only 12 for TaToH, and he's pushing. I don't see a lot of army here from TaToH at this point, only a few rams and plums and eagle warriors. So FeAge does manage to pull that out, and his population looking really good. He's gonna push really hard onto TaToH now. TaToH on a very tough spot, and yeah, well, he's gonna give up. He's gonna give up on this, and this is a victory for FeAge. So nicely played by FeAge here. Amazing game. Let's take a look at the achievements before we go away. And that's, yeah, a higher villager count. So looks like FeAge just managed to keep himself safe with those walls. Really nicely played. Those castle placements, I didn't like the first one. The second one, I liked it a lot more. And this is just, yeah, the economy seemed to be better on what matters for him, stone and gold. And really nicely played by FeAge here. That's a 1-0 for him. Let me fix the score. That's 0-1 over here. Awesome game. Awesome first game.